Good day everyone, and welcome to Episode 7, Season 2 in our series on Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And we are down here at the bus stop we set up in our last episode to get our workers going to the fields. And you can see just over here, a bus has dropped some guys off, and they are going to go from one bus stop to the next bus stop. Well, that's a good way to spend the weekend, isn't it? Oh no, they're off again. I wonder where they're going this time. Oh, they're going, where are they going? Are they going over to a farm? People are magically appearing and disappearing and going places and coming out. And they're going between bus stops though. Would they not like to go to the farm? Maybe they wouldn't. Anyway, you know what? They're doing what they do, and that's good, because that's the workers and resources of the Soviet Republic, just wandering around there in the countryside. Now, you will recall that we did set up our new bus stop primarily to get workers to our fields here. And to achieve that, we moved this wonderful device here, which is called the Smolyadzeka Electric Substation. But what we did manage to do in moving it was basically, now let me just do that again so I can show you, but basically this bus stop and this wonderful woodcutting facility has no power. So we're going to put in, straight away at this episode, a power thingy-bobby, what's he think, to get some energy to our guys there. And we're going to, because that's exactly what we do, we're going to just pop you right there, I think. Yep, right there. And then we're going to run, hopefully, some medium, no, hang on, hang about. Yeah, that's better. Sorry, we were in the wrong place. We're going to run some electricity to you. Now, if we can join you up, which I'm not convinced that we can, actually. We're going to try. Now, if that worked, he's got a little bit of power, not much, but a little bit. And yeah, it's working. Okay, cool. All right, good. So, okay, what's the story there anyway? 17 ton of wood waiting, 501 ready for transport from the forest. Bargain. Okay, well, that's all happening. In the meantime, though, this field is growing, and this field is harvesting, and this field is growing, and this field is sowing. Okay, so we are on the right trajectory, first of all, to build up our food supplies, and secondly, 8.25%, not a lot, but some, and secondly, to start manufacturing alcohol. Now, we have the distillery, but no crops. Well, yeah, that's true. So now might be an appropriate time to put the pub in, because from the distillery, we are going to want to go to the pub. Now, it looks like I can put the pub up near these guys and it will work. That's what it looks like. So let's just have a look at this for a minute. Actually, that looks like a pretty good thumbnail, doesn't it? Let's just pause that for a second. Thumbnails are important because you've got to have them. How about looking down the street from... Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe a bit more like so. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I like that, actually. That's not bad. In fact, we could come down to the bus level like that. Hello everyone, and welcome to the thumbnail. Thank you very much for your participation in our online survey. That's it. So let's try and put a pub in. Now, theory goes that if we put a pub in, everyone should be able to reach it. And I think pubs go with various industries. I'm thinking sawmill, no. Factory, no. Clothing, no. Plastics, no. Electronics, no. Food and crops. Yeah, food and crops sounds like a place. Warehouse, no. Grocery store, definitely not. Distillery, no. Pub, yeah. We're in range of... Now, we would be next to the grocery store. We would be. And it looks like that's actually going to fit. Certainly looks like it's going to fit. And it even looks like we could put a walkway in there, which I think should be on our list of to-dos immediately. Okay, all right, that's that. Now, let's just make sure that these guys here can in fact reach the pub, and they can. Well, you know that's going to end well, don't you? If you can reach the pub. Oh, look, they're going in the pub already. Now, we have bought alcohol. I'm going to assume that we've bought that internationally, across the border. Now, let's see what happiness and stuff is going on in here. Clothes quality, religious sympathy, sport enjoyment, cultural enjoyment, alcohol addiction. Wow, okay. Does that mean they're 50-50 in terms of addiction? You know what? I don't know. What does that mean? Does that mean they're very happy? Happiness. I think that's what it means. Satiated. Well, they've had too much to eat. Their health is good. Their government loyalty is fine. And they're addicted to alcohol. What? Sounds like we're doing really well. I don't understand what the problem is. Okay. How are we doing over here? Well, we're still sowing. And we're still growing. So we're going to be a while. I think that's the upshot of that story. We are going to be a while. Now, just having a look at the economy and trade for a minute and having a look at what's going for what. Let's check our boards here for a minute. Boards are selling at 18 or 17. 17 and 19. Gravel, we could go gravel. Quarried stone. Crops. Things like steel and prefab panels and bricks and all that. That's pretty good. So, but alcohol, look at the price of alcohol. That's, we could make an entire country. Yeah, we could actually. We could make an entire country selling alcohol. And tell you what, though, meat's not too bad either. frankly. Meat is quite good. Okay, so I think that means we need some meat. I think that's what that means. Now I'm wondering, which is, always a dangerous thing, but I'm wondering if perhaps we need a third field for alcohol before we go and develop the meat industry. I think the answer to that question is basically conditional yes, and conditional on how much effort it takes for us to get it in and going. Holy dooly, look how, ooh, oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Yep. Right there. Man, it just does not like lining up, does it? It, like, you put these things in and they just don't like lining up. What is its issue? What is its issue? I mean, I know in the real world it's hard to get straight lines and everything, but even then, theodolites and all that sort of stuff, surveying tools, you can do it. You know what? I'm going to put you there or connect you up, because I think our alcohol production, based on how much of it we want and how much we want to sell overseas, and how big an industry we actually think it's going to become, I think we want to be pretty on top of this. Now, you're growing, so you should have a tractor working for AgroFarm 2 automatic mode, right? Now, did you connect field 4? Field 4. Hang on. Which field is which field around here? Feed 2 big field. Feed big field. Smallitsaya. Smallitsaya. Alright, so it's definitely this one. Smallitsaya big field 3 and Smallitsaya big field 4. Now that's interesting, because we may have the wrong ones in here. Fed 2 big field. Sets big field, right. Smallitsaya big field 3, Smallitsaya big field 4, okay. Workers or machines. I never saw that before. Was it? Wasn't me making it up. It actually said workers or machines. Yeah, tricky. All right. Okay, so that's alcohol. So what do we need to get livestock going? What do we need to get livestock? Livestock farm, and then a slaughterhouse, and then a meat storage. So a livestock farm, is that it? Is that it? Livestock farm. All right, what are the inputs? Need flat terrain, right. What are the inputs? 10 tonne of crops. So 40 tonnes of crops makes 15 tonne of livestock. Yeah, but the question is how long? How long do you wanna dance? Of course, we could have a lot. We could have a lot, actually. We could have a lot of fields producing. Okay, so where are we going to put this, though? That's the question. And there would be no point. Okay, there's no point having the cattle farm collect we need another set of farms. Now, how many tons did it produce? Because I can't remember. $55 tons is still in storage. 55 tons is in storage and 68 tons is over there. So 140. We could probably start with a field and know that we would grow that quite considerably. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Now, the other question is, what about power? Yeah, we're going to have to run some more power. Now, we put the farm up here. All right. Energy, no. Food and crops. Agro farm. That's a nice way of saying it's a very unhappy farm. Need to flatten the terrain. Yeah, I accept that. Which end do you come out of? You come out that way, of course you do. Let's do that. Hold left mouse button to flatten terrain. Okay, we are building more stuff than you can poke a stick at. Now, the next thing we need next to that is, of course, the silo, which is grain storage. Sorry, it's not a silo. It's the grain storage. And we could reasonably put you right about there. Okay, very good. Now, you need to connect between those 2 points. Okay, and then you also need to connect to the road. Okay, but not like that, obviously. Or I would have said like that. Now, where are we going to put these farms and what are we going to put with them? So you've got, not distillery, we've got livestock farm, slaughterhouse and meat storage. So livestock farm, now what have we got coming in and out of there? There's a lot coming in and out of there. That's what that is. Hang on now. Let's just go down so we can have a look. The meat processing unit. 1, 2, in and out. In and out. Slaughterhouse. In and out. Goes to meat storage. Meat storage has got 2. So we can run 2. Can we? Meat. Okay, let's check this out. We could possibly run 2. No, perhaps not, because we've only got 1 coming out of the silo. It depends, actually. What does it say? It doesn't tell you very much. Cold storage is export. That's the storage. The livestock farm. You only get 1 though. I know that you can only have 1. So the farm, the slaughterhouse, and the meat storage. But possibly we will run them via truck. And we'll put the first one over here, and perhaps the second one over here. Okay, so in terms of workers, nobody. No tractors, right. Well, I haven't built farms, have I? Farms, fields. No fields. So we needed a tractor, a harvester, and you from memory. Yes, it was you. Okay, that's very good. There are no fields assigned and no power. Right, well, we're going to deal with power first. So if we are going to run some stuff here, we could... Now, there's a power unit there. We could run... Dolly. We could run power through here up to here. That is a plan worth considering. Well, it's certainly in the right place. Yep, it sure is, Ollie. Okay, so back to there, and then over to here, into there, and now we want to do this if we can, but can we? Okay, let's just go down here for a sec and see if we can do that. Well, I have no idea. But if I'm correct, we get buildings without power supply. Building is without power supply. Have you got power? Have you got power? Yes. Actually, that raises another question. Yeah, you do have power. Do you have power? Where are you? You don't have power. Why not? Because you're not connected, that's why not. Here we go again. Well, you know, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Angle of connection is too sharp. Okay, would you actually connect? Oh. I see, it doesn't like that. No. I wonder if you can't actually split the power up. That's an interesting question, isn't it? Yeah, I think I see how this is going to work. Okay, all right. We need a little bit of rethinking here, because that's not how it's going to work. So I think what happens is that you get deleted. That's what I think happens. So let's hold that. Let's see if I can really mess this up. So first of all, you go away. And then we're going to put in you. Right. No. You. Yep. So we get one in. This is exciting. And two out. Too big descent downhill, really. Seriously? Wow. Wow. Oh, it's so frustrating. It really is frustrating. You know what? Okay, let's try that again. No. Betterer. Okay. Now. Okay, now if my theory is correct, you should have voltage. The answer is you don't have voltage. Okay, any particular reason? You have voltage. And you didn't even connect there. You didn't even connect. Why didn't you even connect? Okay. Angle is too steep. Yep, angle is too steep. Ah! All right, now, where's number 2? Number 2 is you. You are number 2. There you go. Now, all being well, long shot I know, but yes, we have power. Now, we are going to need to do the same thing, but hopefully with less trauma over here. But I do not know how we're going to do it. All right, let's power transformer. No. Medium voltage switch, yes. So 1 in, and we want 2 out. One in and 2 out. Dearie me. 1 in and 2 out. It's not going to work particularly well, is it? All right, where do you connect to? Everywhere, right. Where do you connect to over here? Everywhere up to there. Okay, everywhere up to there. Where do you connect to? Everywhere. Down to there. And you connect to everywhere. You know what? Let's just take you out of the picture. Easier solution than trying to make it all work. And who doesn't like an easy solution? I would think, well, actually, I would think nobody. Everybody likes an easy solution. It's what we go for. Right, now. Building, no, what? Cannot connect 2 different types of wires. Really? What type did I put in there? Holy dolly. Well, it would appear that I put in different types of wires. How exciting is that? You would have to go with very. You would. Because that has the potential of ending badly. We have power. Okay, now we need fields. Now, we need large fields, but possibly not a whole lot. If we can get them to go in and be nice like that. How far? Now, this is another good question, actually. Will you... It's so irritating that it won't come down because of that. We need a better, well, we need a few things. But it is, you know what, it's no good complaining because it is pre-release. Okay, so we do need to be mindful that it is pre-release. Now that looks like the whole field, but we only get 1 in. So let's go down. Well, actually we don't have to because we're only going to get the silo in. So let's go there. And then let's hook that up using ye old gravel road. Now, where's that go? Too sharp a turn, right. Okay. Too much to... you know what, it's really irritating. I mean, it seriously is irritating. Okay, now did you get that farm? Assigned field, big field 2. Sets, big field 2. Right, workers right, good, fine. Now, the tractor should be on its way. There it is. Oh, I love it when things actually work, despite the enormity of the klutz factor. Let's have a look at this dude. Yep, there he is. The factor tractor with nobody driving it. Well, you know what? We're going to save salaries and wages by doing that. That's a given. All right, so as it turns out, we are, in effect, progress making. What's happening here? You're growing. You're harvesting. Still doesn't tell you how many. Oh, well, tons transport. Right, okay. And you're sowing. Oh, no, you're growing. Okay. Ooh, okay, so 3 looks like it might be the magic number. Right. The big... Oh, we've already got... Oh, no, we haven't got alcohol, but we can only have 15 tons. So, let's set up... Now, we need to start setting up so that we're ready to go. But I'm going to get a new truck. Now, what are you? You're the food truck dude, right? Smolets Yeka. Okay. Smolya Zeka. What are you, though? You're a Scud 706 RTTN. Okay, so let's get one of those. A Scud 706 RTTN. Now, it'll take 6.5 tons of alcohol. 2.3, 5, 6. 3.5. Well, it's got to be you. 6.5. It's not a lot, is it? No, we're going to have one anyway. Right, so what we want you to do is go to here. Or can you go there? I suppose you can go there. Go there. Load 100% of anything. Then go to there. That's just completely wrong, isn't it? Yeah. That's not, no. Delete, stop, delete, stop. No. Delete, stop. Right, let's do this again. We're not going to go there at all. We're going to go here. Because we want to pick up the distillery. We want to take it to the pub. Right. We want to go back to the distillery. And then we want to literally go down the road. I mean literally just down the road. And sell it there. And we want you to go, and we want to watch you go. Because, oh, it's a decent sized truck actually, isn't it? very decent sized truck. But I wonder if there's any alcohol in there. That is a good question. And the answer to the question, which you're all waiting to know, is no, there is none. And because there's none in there, and there's 8 ton. No workers. No workers, right. Okay. No workers. No workers. No workers. Where should citizens be going to work? There. Because this could be a problem. Well, mind you, it says there are no crops in there. There's 8 ton of crops in there out of 800. So I suppose the stuff needs to get across there. But nothing's going to happen, I guess, until it gets some workers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have done an episode, and we're at the point where we have some staffing issues again. Who saw that coming? I didn't. But just to make sure that our guys can get somewhere, I want to just do something like this. And hope for the best, because hoping for the best is what we do. But we are in the process of building up our agricultural, well, let's call it republic, although at this stage it's more like a big country town. I like the way this is looking now. Our cities are growing, actually, to the point where, man, it's all happening. Let's just do this. Yeah, that looks like a better one. And keep an eye on things down here. Oh yeah. So this is our town, and the outskirts are going pretty well. We've got some farms going on, and we've got hopefully some alcohol coming up very soon. And who doesn't like a bit of alcohol? Especially the sort of alcohol that goes with Coke, I would have to say. That's quite pleasant. And that's it. That's an episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope to see you very soon in the Gig channel. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all later. Bye.